Hi everyone and welcome back to the Zombies. The story mission of Act 3, Defeat Zakhaev, takes place in off-map version of Popov power station, so similarly to other story missions, you have a full round to prepare, and prepare you should. First, let's talk weapons. The absolute meta for this mission is Akimbo WSP Swarm. If you have it fully leveled up, that's great. My build is on the screen now, but some parts of it are more important than others. Absolutely required items are the conversion kit, WSP Akimbo brace stock, 100 rounds drum, and high grain rounds. Choice of the barrel, laser or muzzle is up to you. I prefer Ruthless barrel and Hipshot L20 laser, but there are many viable options here. If you don't have the gun fully leveled, that's also not a huge problem. Conversion kit is an armory unlock, so the level doesn't really matter. Magazine category unlocks at gun level 7 and ammo unlocks at level 16, at which point you can unlock specific required parts via armory challenges too. If you absolutely don't want to level up the swarm or just don't like using meta, purchase a legendary weapon off the wall in the round. You'll want an AR or LMG as good range is required. AR is preferred here for increased mobility. If you are bringing Akimbo swarms, epic rarity is sufficient for the mission. Of course legendary is better, but I would keep the tool for later unless your stash is overflowing anyway. During the round, do a rather standard prep. Spam contracts to get cash, perks and useful items. Use the cash to pack-a-punch your primary weapon all the way to level 3, you'll need it. Stock up on perks, especially Speed Collar, Juggernog and Stamina up. Have several spare self-revives with you. While mission is not super hard, accidents happen and you might find yourself down. I've heard people praising the dog in the mission, but I can't really verify it. I had particularly bad luck bringing the dog in. On one occasion it was killed by the landing exfil chopper, on another it spawned in the mission, howled once and exploded in place. So I didn't try anymore. The last hint before we go on to the mission itself. When using Akimbo Swarm, unless you are shooting a boss or a large crowd, use only one gun at a time. Your damage output at punch 3 will be sufficient to kill anything, and when shooting just a single gun, dual swarms have literally no recoil to speak of. Now once ready, navigate to the mission marker on the map, call a chopper at the red flare, and off we go to hunt Zakhaev. As always, after a brief flight, you'll regain control and jump off the healer onto the shore. The path to take to the mission marker doesn't really matter much. In my observation, all of them are more or less the same, but I prefer to lean right, just close to the map border because it offers more convenient entrance to our objective. As you cross the concrete fence, you'll notice containers spread around, and after a short warning beep, locks on them start blasting off, releasing waves of zombies and mimics. You don't have to clear them all, but also shouldn't leave a full horde chasing you, so mow the most enthusiastic ones down and keep running. Definitely kill mimics though, since they can be rather annoying. Push forward to the main building entrance, mostly just ignoring occasional enemy and killing ones that stand in the way. At the reception, take the wooden door and go up the stairs. Cross the corridor and you'll end up in the reactor chamber. Jump down and proceed straight ahead through the blast door marked 3. Don't rush right in, as inside is a bunch of mercs and behind you a lot of zombies. Back off a bit and clear the zombies first. There's a few soldiers inside and 2 or 3 snipers up the catwalks. Those are very annoying, so move around until you're ready to kill them. There's also a buy station in the chamber, giving you a good chance to buy any missing items like plates or self-revives. The mission marker points at the machine in the middle. Interact with it to plant explosives. As soon as you do that, a new mission marker appears, pointing west. Start making your way there. There's a lot of enemies, both mercs and zombies, all around. Again, try not to engage too much with them unless you have to. Keep moving towards the target, clearing enemies that block your way. You'll quickly see that reinforcement helicopters are already hovering at your destination, so once you arrive to it, there'll be plenty of mercs around. Those you are better off clearing, as it just makes your life easier. Shortly after, a helo arrives with 2 of your NPC allies, Dobbs and Dr. Jensen, who will help you clearing a bit, but they are still bots, so don't expect them to do too much work for you. There are 2 buy stations here as well. Use them if you need anything. This is more or less your last chance to do so. Once ready, power up the neutralizer by interacting with it. Your objective now changes to destroy the helicopter, and an attack chopper will conveniently come in. Don't bother fighting it, you can't really kill it as it's fully scripted. Instead, while it's flying around, make your way to one of the warehouses nearby. That's gonna be your base of operations for the upcoming sequence. Now observe the worm emerging from the ground to eat the chopper. Unfortunately, the beast decides that the chopper is not enough and it really wants you for the dessert, so it has to die. Start shooting the worm, trying to hit the glowing parts of its body for critical damage. If you have thermites or experimental gas, throw those at it as well, though to be honest, damage from either is negligible compared to your guns. When you see the worm straightening and raising its head, move into the warehouse for shelter. That means the worm wants to either blast you with its laser attack or try to snatch you off the ground and eat. Both are pretty bad news, so rather hide and once attack is over, run out again and keep shooting. You'll notice that your swarms eat through the ammo at crazy pace, but conveniently there's a number of ammo caches with one positioned right in the front of the warehouse. After a little while, zombies will start spawning in regularly to provide you with extra plates and ammo refills. These delivery couriers are quite annoying, so do shoot them. A very usual scenario is zombies blocking your way just as you're trying to back off into the warehouse when Orcus uses his laser attack, so keep checking your back every now and then. If you do get hit by the laser attack, it will immediately destroy all your plates. Being hit without plates is instant down, so be careful. If the worm catches you in the open and eats you, keep shooting inside the bastard while spamming your jump button non-stop. When he eventually spits you out, you won't have the time to open your parachute and will go down if you're not constantly pressing jump while inside. Occasionally Orcus will burrow and spend some time on the ground, but as long as you are inside the building, he can't attack you there. At 50% health, you'll see the armor plates on Worm's body explode, exposing more of its glowing soft flesh. At this point, Orcus starts using an additional attack, launching purple orbs that chase and damage you. These are a serious pain in the butt, as they move fast, hit hard, and are rather difficult to aim at, as controller's aim assist doesn't register them as targets. Shoot those at your first chance, they are one-shot kill. Keep at it, the worm's health will now go down quite a bit faster. Stay in your base even if the worm comes up the surface far away. You've got enough range on your weapons. Eventually, once health is down to zero, the fight abruptly ends with a very scary black screen. But That's okay, your game didn't crash, it's just a cinematic starting. Congratulations, you've beaten the worm and completed Act 3. Hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.